Hello, dear friends. This is Dr. Scott Hagan, and welcome to the 5-Minute Leadership Class. One of the cornerstone stories in Scripture that has shaped my leadership life comes from Genesis chapter 13. Well-known figure central to the story is Abram. Abram, in the previous chapter, is called to go forth and build a nation whose population would outnumber the stars in the sky and the sand on the seashores. It would be a city whose builder and maker is God. Abram was told to go forth in this powerful new vision, but he was given one instruction: don't bring your relatives. So like most of us, Abram obeyed about 99.9% of what the Lord said, but he brought his nephew Lot. He violated this 1% of God's instruction. And sure enough, right after they began, there was a great quarrel that erupted between the herdsmen of Lot and the herdsmen of Abram. Now, to his credit, Abram realized that something was out of alignment and he sought to make it right. He was devastated when he realized he had disobeyed the Lord. And so he went to Lot and he said, if you go left, I'll go right. If you go right, I'll go left. Basically, Abram was saying, I'm going to cut my losses and move on with my life. I realized that in chapter 1, paragraph 1 of my leadership life, I have committed a grievous mistake. There are thousands of leaders like Abram all over this country and world. Early on in leadership, through something personal, through something organizational, through something in family, something happened. And there was a deep mistake that was made, and you've carried the weight of that condemnation for many, many years. And you, like Abraham, believe that the best you can be from this point forward is half of what you could have been. Imagine with the call to build the nation of Israel on your life, but you've only got a gas tank that's half full. You go left, I'll go right. You go right, I'll go left. Just prior to this, he had it all. Now he only has half. He repents of his sin, they separate, and the Lord meets Abram and says, from that spot there, I want you to look up. Once Abram had his heart in alignment with the Lord's purposes for his life as a leader, and he thought, from this point forward, I'll simply be half of what I could have been. But that was wrong. The Lord said, I want you to look up, Abram. I want you to look north, south, east, and west. I'm giving 4 directions to you, not simply one direction. The Lord wants our lives back on track as leaders. When we humble ourselves and align ourselves back to His Word, He doesn't simply give us half of what we could have been. He gives us more than we've ever dreamed, north, south, east, and west. 3 quick lessons of leadership from Abram's experience. Number 1 is that the greatest gift in life is to be free of your secrets. There are people with billions of dollars who cannot find the money nor the transaction to liberate their heart from their secrets. The greatest gift in life as a leader is to be free of your secrets. And remember, whatever you can't talk about owns you. You need to be in a place of community, dialogue, relationship, and otherness so that we can dialogue about the things in our heart. We cannot solve any problems in this life without talking. So find the right place, the right person, the right space, and let that secret of the heart be liberated through conversation, because the greatest gift in life is to be free of your secrets. Number 2 is that great leaders, they pay attention. Poor leaders seek attention. The greatest leaders in this life are people that pay attention. The poorest leaders are those that seek attention. Abram paid attention. The Lord met him early on. This did not linger for many, many years. He didn't blow off all of the quarreling that was going on. He sensed something was out of alignment because he was paying attention in his life. The key to leadership is to keep attuned, to keep looking, to keep listening, and to pay attention to what the Lord is saying. And the 3rd great lesson is this: that if we think for too long about a missed opportunity, chances are we will miss the next one too. I've totaled my car before, and I was invited by the insurance company to come down behind the chain link fence to look at my car. Why was I there? Not to have a memorial service for my car. I was there for one reason, and that's to reach inside the wreckage and pull out my valuables. The way of leadership works like this. All of us have to turn mistakes into information. We have to turn mistakes and pain into growth and teaching. We have to reach inside the wreckage and pull out the wisdom. We don't tie the wreckage to our leg and pull the wreckage around with us for the rest of our life. Reach inside, pull out what is true, pull out the learning, and then leave the wreckage behind. God bless you.